Okay. Recording started. Good shit. Okay, what's up, guys? So this is a little match. It's for, I think the website's called LOL Monthly. And it's a little tournament that's happening. So I'm going to be showcasing this game. And it's actually going to be my first live custom game spectator mode showcast. So let's hope this all goes well and it goes splendid. So we get a ban on Castadin, Shaco, and Graves right now. Castadin's pretty standard ban. Shaco, you know, it could be played good by someone, so it could be a good ban. Vayne is a very good carry. Graves is the best AD right now. Well, you know, not necessarily the best AD, but Graves is very strong with the combo of Sona. So it's a good ban to go out. And Rammus is always a good ban. He is just such a good jungler. He is so mobile. He can just be around the map all the time, just ganking all the time. So our first pick is actually Skarner. And we see that banned a lot in high elo matches. And he's just an awesome jungler. He clears the jungle very fast. He has amazing ganks with the slow. And it's a good first pick. And then we get a Sona, which is a good support first pick since Soraka is actually banned right now. So there's only a limited amount of supports that can be played anyways. So good pick getting the Sona. And we see a Nocturne going down, probably in the jungle. I don't see him laning. Although I have heard Dyrus talking about laning as Nocturne. So I don't know. Maybe we can see that. But right now it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'm going to turn this volume down because it's fucking loud. I mean, it's pooping loud. Sorry, I got to be professional right now. Let me just open the chat just to make sure everybody's okay. Cody, I made an account. Okay. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so we get a pick down on Taric. Now, that can be paired with either, you know, a Tristana or a Sivir. Okay, that's pretty good. Sivir. Sorry. Sivir Taric, I can see that doing pretty well with the stun and actually the heal. The heal's not the best on Taric. It doesn't give the best sustain. But someone like Sivir has a very long range poke, her Q, and she also has that shield. So it's not a huge deal having a super sustain with Sivir. I actually see a lot of Sivir Janna, and that's a very good lane, giving that damage buff to her. But yeah, I think a Taric is actually a pretty decent pick right now. It's very hard to tell because I guess we're going to have to look at who the purple team picks for their AD carry. And if they pick someone, like let's say with a Sona, I think actually Tristana would do really well right now. Caitlyn would be a really safe pick too. Okay, yeah, so the Tristana going down for the purple team, and they pick up that Riven actually right now, and she's been getting talks about getting nerfed next patch. They're going to nerf her HP regen, but she's not nerfed right now, so it's a pretty solid pick. And a lot of people will actually argue that that's not really a huge nerf, but we'll see what Riot does. So they're actually going to get the Ahri, which is a very good mid pick right now. Ahri's a strong character. She's very mobile. She has a lot of nuke, and if she gets that taunt off, it's a lot of CC. It slows them down, and you're sitting there walking towards the person for a few seconds. So very good pick as a middle, and we're gonna see a Cho'Gath top. So that's gonna work out really well too for them. Yeah, Cho'Gath is very good against Riven. I mean, Riven is a tanky person. She does a lot of damage, but Cho'Gath is someone who can just sit there and CC and farm for a long time. He also has a very good sustain getting those creeps off. So it's a very good pick against Riven. Cho'Gath is one of the people who can survive a Riven very, very well. No, not Joe. Riven, not... What are you saying? Okay, so Anivia. Oh, no. Fizz? Maybe Fizz? Fizz seems like a pretty decent pick towards Ahri. Okay. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what he picks. Riven isn't tanky? Did I say Riven was tanky? I thought I said Shoutcast was tanky. All right, 3 seconds. So I guess Anivia is going to be the choice, which I can see doing very well against Ahri. I can see Anivia doing very well against Ahri. If you land those stuns and get off those E's, does a lot of damage, and Ahri is not the tankiest AP. Also, Ahri has to waste a lot of skills, and her skills have a pretty decent cooldown on them. So if she ever did put Anivia in an egg, I don't see Ahri fully being able to kill Anivia unless they get her away from her turret and maybe have a jungler come gank, maybe have the Skarner come gank also. But I see Anivia being a very safe pick against Ahri. Yeah, so this looks like it's gonna be a pretty fun game. It looks like the bottom lane. It seems like it's gonna be a huge farm fest because although Sona is very good at poking and she's very good at keeping the other team zoned, that Sivir with her spell shield really negates a lot of damage that they can do bottom with the Trist Sona. Trist, a lot of her damage relies on her jump. So the fact that she can't necessarily just jump straight on Sivir without actually popping that bubble first, it negates a lot of the damage. And the fact that Taric has a stun also helps a ton because Triss could jump in, but then Taric could be ready with that stun. So we're going to have to see what happens there. It doesn't look like it's going to be a very aggressive lane bottom. Probably just a huge farm fest. Let's just see if everybody's saying everything's good. It's lull time. It's lull time. Yeah. Should a link on my wall. Fucking random people linking songs. Okay, everything's good. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for this delay for the spectator mode. Now, as I said, this is kind of my first game doing like a live showcast in spectator mode. So hopefully everything goes well for me. I mean, I hope you guys are here with me on this. Please be here with me on this. Yeah, okay, everything's good. Random K-pop songs. Everybody's sending me random songs on Facebook. I don't know why. 3 people, or I don't know if it's 3 people. Is it the same person or 3 different people? It's very nice. It's this Marvin guy. Marvin and Nicholas. It's okay. It's very different. Okay, so 50 more seconds till it starts. I'm really excited right now. I'm excited to be showcasting my first live game. So this is always good. This is a very high elo game too. Both these teams are most of them are above 1800. And this Flares guy, 2100, okay? So he's got some big balls there. Like that's a lot of elo. If you were picking up a chick with that elo, he'd get a lot of chicks. All right, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna take a drink. I got some orange juice on the side. Good old orange juice never lets me down. Chicks do dig elo. Yes, they do. It's a proven fact that chicks dig elo. Okay. Ooh, sexy Ahri skin. Got a Cho'Gath skin. Got a Taric. This is looking like... Oh no! Same amount of skins on each team? No, never mind. So the only actually team name I know is the team Rage, and that's the purple team. I don't know blue team's name, and that's just a bad thing on my part. I'm kind of new to. I actually didn't know about this League of Legends monthly website until I met this team Rage. So shout out or something. Isn't that what people do? They shout, yo, shout out to League of Legends monthly. Shout out to LOL monthly. My boys. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, looks like we're gonna get it started soon, and it just needs to load. What if they're girls? Well, then shout out to the girls at League of Legends monthly. I don't know. Jeez. Sorry. It's all good. Everything's good. Everything's chill right now. Okay. Game has started. So, let's see. Yes, everything's good. Okay. Let's get this game on the way. So, it looks like they're actually going to be heading out together. Possibly, let's see. What are the teams? Now, it really does look like... actually, it's kind of hard to tell. If they engaged in a level 1 team fight right now, it's kind of hard to tell who would win. Blue team they have a lot of CC. They have the Taric CC. They have a Cho'Gath. So, I'm not quite sure how that would actually pan out. But it looks like they're actually just kind of sticking to their sides right now. They're just trying to guard their prospective buffs. Make sure nothing gets stolen. They're all kind of hanging out in this bush right now. You really love spectator mode? Yeah, it's actually pretty. It's a pretty mode. It's just pretty. Oh, so it looks like they actually are going to head down here to race. Possibly catch the Taric Sivir getting those 2 double golems. It looks like that's actually what they're going to do. Or possibly just take this red. But it's always good to note that teams are going to try and take these double golems because it is a huge advantage when you get into that lane. You have half a level over the other team, so you get level 2 by a significant amount. Taric's actually treading into really bad water right now. He's getting close to them, but hopefully he doesn't get caught off guard. They're actually looks like they're going to be taking this red because they're all just piled up waiting for it. Oh, no, they're actually going to head around. They actually know that they're taking double golem right now, and it looks like 5 of them are going to actually get into this. He gets the stun off on Taric, but Taric gets the stun off too. Oh, it looks like it's really bad for Taric right now, and they get the first blood on him. So, very good play on Purple's part, and they're actually going to take the double golems. Is that what they're going to do? No, they're going to head off. But, yeah, very good play on their part. They really caught that Taric off guard. I actually thought they weren't going to get it because of that good stun, but the Triss jump really landed on him and slowed him down a lot, so they got that kill off really well. Good play. So now Skarner's actually going to head up top right now. He could either counter jungle because he knows that Nocturne's in his jungle right now, which it looks like he is going to do. They knew they were bottom. And really the only thing he can do right now is take his red because Nocturne obviously stole theirs. And middle looks like just a little harass is going off, and Nocturne's going to head up into his top jungle, possibly cross paths with this Skarner, and we'll see what happens there. But Skarner has this blue... Oh my gosh, this is going to be a very bad encounter for this Skarner. Skarner's very low right now. Nocturne knows that he's taking it. He actually heads into the bush. He sees him there. Can he get anything off? Oh, he does get it off. Anivia coming here too, but Ahri actually catches them, and they get the stun off on Ahri. Ahri has to flash out of this. They have to run right now. Riven heading down also, and Skarner also using his flash. Are they going to get the kill on this Ahri? And it looks like he does get the kill, so this is looking very bad right now. Anivia has 2 kills, one of them being First Blood. I don't know how this is going to pan out. This is very bad for the blue team right now. Ahri's going to be a lot behind if Anivia plays this well. If all these creeps head to the turret and Ahri loses all of these creeps, that's a lot of XP lost, especially at the very low levels when you need those XP. Looks like bottom's actually having a really hard time right now. Sivir being forced back, and Taric very low health at the turret right now. And it looks like they're actually going to try and do something. They're just kind of playing with him around the ring around the rosy around the turret, you know. But Skarner's there. He's going to try and head them off. Doesn't look like they're going to do anything right now because Taric played it well and he ringed around the rosy. So Sivir being forced back at level 2 is a very bad thing. She missed out on a lot of XP, a lot of CS. But looks like they actually get the stun off on him. But that's the thing about Tristana, is that her jump has a very long delay. So even if you get a stun off on someone, or if someone suppresses a Tristana, you can still get that jump off, and it really fucks things up. It really messes everything up. So we got some wards off in the bushes. They really don't want control over those bushes. It's just such a bad thing to have, especially, and oh, that double. It doesn't matter though because they have a lot of sustain. A Tristana and a Sona is such a farmy lane. Tristana just does so much damage and she always pushes, and the Sona can just harass so well and zone the other team. And it looks like Nocturne is actually going to be waiting in this bush right now. Tristana jumping off, not really getting anything off. Nocturne just kind of camping out this, waiting for the opportunity to get onto this Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath not having a lot of mana right now. Oh, and Nocturne actually showed himself, so it's not gonna be anything right now. Yeah, this Sivir and Taric are getting pushed back a lot. I think that first blood on Taric, man, it really just messed things up for bottom lane. It gave everybody an advantage on the purple team. They all got an assist from that. And Anivia, she has 2 kills right now. And Anivia getting fed at the very start of the game can result in just snowball-y like hell. Anivia does a lot of damage without any items. So if you give her items, imagine how much more damage that is. Skarner actually coming in right now, just trying to get a few hits off on Anivia, doing a lot of damage and slowing her a lot. That's the thing about Skarner. His ganks are just, they're really painful because he slows you non-stop. But he didn't get anything off on Anivia, and I actually think she still has her egg up, so it wouldn't have been a bad thing anyways. Riven doing really well against this Cho'Gath. He does not have a lot of mana right now, but I mean, it's not a bad thing for Cho'Gath. He gets mana back every time he kills an enemy. He also gets health back, but I don't know. Riven looks like she's pretty much zoning him right now, not being able to get a lot of creeps. Let's see their creep scores. 44 to 26. Yeah, Riven is almost 20 ahead of this Cho'Gath. So middle looks like it's panning out very well for Anivia. Oh, look how much damage that is. And all he has right now is a Tears and a Doran's Ring. That's the thing about Anivia. She can snowball very well. So Nocturne looking to do a little counter jungling right now, but Skarner's right beside him, and they're actually going to try and take this blue. Well, Riven heading over too, very smart idea. They take that blue really fast, and Skarner just left there looking like an idiot, not being able to do anything. So this game is looking very bad right now for the blue. Purple's so much more ahead of them. They just took their blue buff. They have Burst Blood. They have, everybody on their team has an assist. Not looking very well for them. Actually, let's see the Sivir's farm. 34 and the Tristana 52. Yeah, the farm is getting very outplayed on the Purple's part. So much more farm. 53 on the Riven, 33 on the Cho'Gath. Not looking too well. Anivia looking to push this turret because Ahri just went back. She has amazing clearing power, so she has the ability to do that. If she sees Ahri go back, she can just clear full lane, one ulti, and push that turret down a little bit. Now, there's no wards up here, so Cho'Gath actually does not see this Nocturne coming in for a gank. And they ulti in, getting the stuns off. And it looks like they are going to get this kill out on Cho'Gath. Not looking too good for him. Getting very zone top. Now, Skarner's not even 6 yet, and Nocturne actually hit 6. Let's see if Let's see how much XP does it. Yeah, it doesn't look too good right now for him. Skarner really needs to hit 6 to do any helpful ganks right now. And actually, I missed that kill bottom. I'm sorry, guys. They both got a kill, and it looks like Tristana actually jumped on him, igniting the Sivir. Is he going to get the kill? No, because she does have a health pot, but getting a lot of damage down. Probably going to get a few free farm right now. Ahri actually coming down for the counter gank, and here comes the ulti out on Sivir. Sivir backing up, very smart of her. And they get the kill on that Tristana, which is, it's very good for them. Anything right now to help the blue team is going to help them, because the purple team just seems so far ahead right now. So they're actually going to try and contest this dragon, which they have perfect control over right now. Sivir not in the position to do anything. Ahri just wasted all of her spells, all of her ultis. All of her spells wasted, yeah, they're going to come up, but her ulti's down right now. Skarner can't do anything. He's just sitting right there with no mana, and they just get a free dragon out on that. Skarner's build order. Yeah, it looks like he's going for the wriggles, which is not usually very ideal on Skarner. The ideal thing to go on Skarner is that double GP5, because of the fact that he clears the jungle so fast without any items. He just gets so much more gold if he gets the GP5s. I mean, wriggles it's decent on Skarner, but it doesn't seem needed at all. So they're actually just warding around. They actually didn't put any very early wards out. I guess they weren't very scared, or they just figured that nothing would happen. I mean, when was this ward out? It doesn't show ward timers on spectator mode. So Riven coming in, doing a little harass on this Cho'Gath, actually doing a ton of damage, a lot more than I thought she would. Let's see if she actually can get this kill off, but he does pop a health potion, so it doesn't look like she's going to get anything. And she flashes in and actually turns her ulti. Oh, that was very good. Very good job on Riven's part. So Tristana caught in a very bad spot right now. Sivir just wailing on her. And there's actually 3 waiting for Tristana. I think they were waiting for her to jump over, seeing if she would do that. But very good play on their part. Ahri going back to middle. It looks like Anivia, with the blue buff, has so much push power. So, oh my god, all that damage. Jesus. It's a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, Ari's going to have a lot of trouble laning against this Anivia. She's going to be pushing this out. Skarner's going to have to actually come defend this, because it doesn't look good right now. Yeah, I think Anivia's actually waiting for the Skarner to pop out, but he was not on the right side. The only ward Anivia has right now is this ward right here. So all of this is free to roam without discretion. So Tristana backed. What did she buy first? She actually went back and bought a BF sword and Berserker boots. And this Sivir bought a Vampiric Scepter. So Riven again with that harass. She knows she's way far ahead of this Cho'Gath. Can't really do much. So I'm actually going to turn the map scroll speed down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. So everything right now kind of passive. They just went through that little ganking phase. Everything went down. They got a bunch of kills from it. So they're just kind of farming right now. And Anivia, and actually their whole team is kind of contesting this blue right now. They have a lot of control over that, which is very bad for the Skarner. Blue would do wonders on this Ahri right now. Help her out a ton, but I mean, they just have so much control. Top really can't do anything, so Riven can actually go down and help. Their jungle is just not doing that well right now. Actually, Sivir going down to a 3-man gank right now. Sona dying for the life of Tristana, helping her out. But actually, middle is, oh, so close. Yeah, that's the thing about Ahri. She's very hard to gank if she has her ulti up. And she's actually going to stay and try and defend this lane, which I don't know if that's a very good idea right now. The turret's going to die, yeah, 1 hit. So she just kind of needs to go back, maybe regroup. Getting that stun off on the minion. Now, that was a crucial part in this, is stunning the minion. Tristana looking to go back to buy. So it's kind of stalemate right now. Nothing can really happen. I mean, top's getting shut down so hard. As you saw, Riven just rips apart this Cho'Gath, and really the only thing Cho'Gath is supposed to do is just sit there and farm and try and deny the farm of the Riven, but he can't do that right now. He's just so shut down. Middle, as you saw, oh, that Anivia just does so much burst on this Ahri. She really can't just lane 1-to-1 against him. Skarner very behind also. He's getting counter jungle to hell right now. And bottom is also very behind. I really don't know what they could do to pull this around. They have to regroup, maybe try and do a team fight and see if that goes well in their favor. Although it's looking very slim to none for their team because this Anivia does so much damage and she has AoE. So if this Riven and this Nocturne can actually just sit in the front of the fight while Anivia sits back and ulties and does a lot of damage, I don't know if it's going to go well for them, but the least they can do is try. So as you can see, Riven just pushing up right now freely. Nothing anyone's going to do to her. She has so much mobility. Ahri's going to try and come up here and see if she can do anything. Cho'Gath actually does land that thing on her, but it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. Let's see what happens. Skarner going in. Actually, Ahri ulting in. Skarner getting a drag off, and it looks like Riven was not expecting that at all, and they are going to get the kill on her. That's very good for their team. They all got gold from that, but Anivia, again, pushing mid. Free will. So, it looks like when they try and do something one lane, another lane just gets pushed, so really, it's looking very bad for the blue team right now. Bottom very low, actually. And Sivir ulting. It looks like they're actually going to try and get these kills. That Q did so much damage, but they actually have a summoner heal down, and they're going to get the kill on this Taric, it looks like. Oh, yep, they get the kill. And actually, since they got that kill, Tristana was able to jump away, but it looks like Nocturne is going to fall in the process. Let's hope this Sana can get away, but oh, and the flash goes off on both of them. So, yes, they are not going to get that kill. Skarner just tanking turret hits, maybe trying to get something down, but it looks like they're actually not going to do anything. So, they get away with that. But for the life of Taric, it was a very good trade, actually, because Taric for Nocturne, you know, not that bad, not that bad. So, they're going to try and contest Dragon, maybe? No, Skarner knows that their team's still up. And they probably know that Dragon's up right now. Anivia heading down there. They have no vision of this, actually. Oh, yes, they do. They have a ward inside of Dragon's den. Riven heading down. She's going to start attacking Dragon now. Cho'Gath needs to head over there right now. Skarner aware of this, and Taric aware of this. Their whole team is here right now, actually. Just missing Sona. And Sivir is missing from their team. It looks like they're actually not going to be able to get this Dragon, though, because they do keep him off of that, so that's a good thing. Now, if Sivir actually heads down here, maybe they can try and do a little fight at Dragon, but it might not look like they might just back off. So they're dragging the Dragon. They're dragging the Dragon out right now. So it looks like they either have to try and fight this, and they are going to fight it. Sivir ulting and just doing so much damage right now. I don't know what's happening. Oh my gosh. Riven actually going to fall. And it looks like Nocturne had to flash away from that. Getting the kill off. Going to egg Anivia. Sona going down too, so it looks like that went very well for the blue team. They get that Anivia egg down, and it looks like it was a 4-4-0. Yes, and they're going to be able to get this Dragon now. Now, that's exactly what the blue team needed. That fight just worked perfectly in their favor. They didn't kill anyone on their team, and they're going to be able to get this Dragon. So, very good plays on their part. Amazing coordination. I'm pretty satisfied about that. That was a satisfying fight. Because it was looking kind of down for the blue team. But after that fight, I'm kind of satisfied. I'm very satisfied right now. So yes, it looks like they're just going to back off. They're not going to push this turret because that means that their farm would be completely void with that tower pushed, because then the minions will start pushing up to the purple turret, and they don't want that right now. So they're just going to back and buy, and you know, Nocturne just farming out the lane, just chilling, and blue buff's actually up right now, so hopefully the Skarner can get it this time. I think the purple team actually got, was it 3 blue buffs or 2 blue buffs? it was either 2 or 3. I'm gonna bet 2. But actually, they're aware of this, the purple team. But they get the blue down,